Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sport Hive. I am here this evening with Matt for what is hopefully the first of many streams. You might remember us from the previous Sport Hub channel. Well, we are now on a new channel, Sport Hive, right here. Like and subscribe. And today we are going to be having a little fun while we watch Manchester City versus Burnley, Premier League opener. Matt, you excited?
Boys, excited you can be for Burnley versus Man City, but hopefully it's decent. Hopefully it's decent.
It gains a little bit of excitement due to it being the first Premier League game of the season, I think.
Yeah, 100%. I've company versus Pep as well.
I was going to say, we've got Company versus Pep, which also gives it a little interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully.
Joel, I'm surprisingly excited for a Burnley game.
And, well, something that we haven't really paid attention to because they've been in the Championship for so long. Like,
well,
we
this
don't
is
know
the
what they
thing.
look like.
So I've never really had a chance to stream a Burnley game.
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
like you say, we've only did Premier League games, so
yeah. So it is interesting. It'll be interesting to see.
From what I've heard, they played very good football in the Championship.
It is a step up, though. You've seen teams do well.
I've only watched. I only watched a couple of their games last season, I must admit. But
I
like
only
you say,
watched their FA
whether
Cup.
or not they can carry that on in the Premier League is another matter entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
This is quite the first game to welcome them into the Premier League, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Even like last season, two of the teams that went up came straight. No. Actually, everyone done well last season. Nobody went down. Never mind. Season before, I'll expose my ball knowledge, aren't they?
I'm interested though.
Yeah, people who watch the Championship are picking them up for a top 10 finish, and don't see that happening.
I'm not going to say anything right now, but I can just see it getting clipped now at the end of the season. When I'm sitting there, I'll be sitting there. No, they're never going to make the top. And when they do at the end of the season, I'm going to look like an absolute idiot.
Well, the atmosphere seems good in the stadium at the minute, so the fans are clearly up for it. So
they seem to be.
Could be a bit of a fortress this season as well. Burnley was never an easy place to go, even under.
No, that's the thing, isn't it? It is a pretty good stadium, and they got a good bunch of fans.
Yeah, loud and proud.
New owners, I believe.
Yeah, they get loads of investments from everywhere, aren't they? America and all sorts.
That's what happens when you get into the Premier League, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what's your prediction for the score today?
Don't think it'll be too hard for. I think City won't even get into. They won't even get out of second gear. I think they'll win about 2-0. That's a 2-0.
Only 2-0.
Yeah, that's City. They don't go for teams. They don't.
So you go for a City clean sheet as well.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully from a from a fantasy. Hopefully.
Do you know what? I was going to say I don't even think I've got any City players. I've got Haaland.
Everyone's got Haaland.
You have to have Haaland.
Yeah, he's a new Bruno and Salah combined.
It's far from a differential, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't think I've got any other Man City players. You know that in my fantasy.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I don't think I've got any other Man City players in my fantasy.
Yeah, no, I've got Haaland and De Bruyne. That's it.
Yeah, I had De Bruyne last year, and he helped me out a lot in our league because not many of you guys had him.
Yeah,
but I haven't got De Bruyne this year. I think the only City player I've got is Haaland.
But
the thing is, the Pep roulette makes it difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, because he's dropped Haaland a few times for no reason.
You don't know who's going to get benched in this City team.
It's because they've got about 5 teams on their bench. This
is the problem, isn't it? I mean, their B team is hardly a B team, is it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so you never know who's going to get dropped, and it's not great for a fantasy. You want players who are going to be in every week.
Yeah, that's why you pick players from United, Chelsea, things like that. City's just unpredictable. They'll win every week. They'll 100% win every week. But
then it's even like Chelsea. It's I don't know what our lineup's going to be like. We don't have like a set 11 as such yet.
No, yeah, 100%. I think we got our set 11 in, but
And the thing is,
That could change.
it's the amount of injuries we get as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen a lot of people have got Reece James, and
Oh, that's risky. He's probably
it's
going to be half the
risky because
season.
he's injured a lot, and also obviously we've signed Marlo Gusto this season, so there's probably
Yeah.
going to be a little bit of rotation with Reece James.
Yeah, he's
But
he's been
then,
named your captain though, hasn't he? So
but
you're
he has
probably
been named captain,
yeah,
and he has been used obviously before as a right centre back. So
yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me to see Gusto come on sometimes and push him to right centre back.
yeah. And then even not fucking. Um, never mind. Forget I said that. Forgot what I was going to say.
So I think we should introduce people to what we're going to do today.
Yes. Get into that.
So we're going to try and make things a little bit more entertaining. Not that, I'm expecting it to be a particularly boring game. But me and Matt are going to be having a little game today. And we're going to be playing Burnley and Man City bingo. Burnley bingo.
Yeah, Burnley bingo. That works.
We're playing a bit of Burnley bingo today. And whenever any one of these things happens that you can see on the screen, me and Matt have to point it out.
Yes.
And whichever one of us points it out, the other one has to take a drink.
Of water.
I'll be enjoying this lovely bottle of water here today.
I'm not sure
As
my
you can
can,
see.
but
You've also got a lovely can of water, I believe.
can of Monster.
Oh,
Can of Prime.
Nice.
Can of Prime.
Prime. Yeah, that'll get the youngsters
Getting
involved.
primed up.
Drinking Prime, guys.
Oh, they're coming out now. Yeah, see this atmosphere. James Trafford as well. He seemed to be a decent signing for them. Done well at the Under-21s World Cup.
Yeah. So it's not a terrible squad.
It's
Not
weird
by
seeing
any
Kyle
means.
Walker here because I swear he's just been linked to go for the
I was going to say, like Kyle Walker, I weren't sure whether to expect him in their first lineup of the season, really.
I really wouldn't have. Looked brilliant.
But there's still some time to go in the transfer window. There's nothing to say that Kyle Walker's there by the end of the transfer window still.
And Pep's so unpredictable. He could have one player 1 week and then get rid of him the next.
Well, look at Cancelo. That whole Cancelo saga was
a weird one.
absolutely crazy to me.
Mahrez, even he was an important player last season, I thought.
Pep's always had the attitude, though, of if a player doesn't want to be there, he doesn't want them, and it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter who they are,
unless you're Bernardo Silva.
Wow,
that's about it.
But yeah, the fact that he was willing to just drop João Cancelo and send them off was just crazy to me.
Well, he didn't sell him. To be fair.
Well, you consider it. The other thing to consider is when he got rid of Cancelo, he didn't even have technically
a left back. He converted Ake into it.
So he's just whacked Ake there.
He's
and
just
then brought in a Kanji. And I remember when they signed a Kanji, everyone was like, "Why are they signing a Kanji? He's never getting off the bench, is he?"
It's even like that player Paqueta they're trying to sign now for 110 million. Everyone's like, why? So he'll make him fucking
mad, isn't it? I mean, Lucas Paqueta is a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, 100%.
But what is it? 110 million they've asked for?
It's nothing worth that. Nothing.
And
imagine West Ham with 250 million. Oh, 230 million to spend. It's mad.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
if they spend it all.
If they sell Paqueta as well, it's a lot of money to spread around the rest of the team, isn't it?
And they're sponging it on Maguire and McTominay. Crazy.
Rico Lewis starting.
De Bruyne, Rodri's expected. Foden starting? Could have swore so. Foden. Yeah, he is. Alvarez starting in this.
Yeah, surprising, isn't it?
So
I guess he's playing Alvarez behind Haaland.
Oh, they did sign Gavardiol. I was wrong here.
There you go.
90 million for him as well. Imagine they did buy him.
Surprisingly, Stefan Ortega's been benched.
Oh, Jesus. All the hipsters love him, don't they?
It does look like a good goalie. I mean, I got to give it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Still
doesn't. He
alright.
doesn't look like a bad goalie. In all honesty.
Started the FA Cup final against us, so Pep clearly trusts him.
Yeah, exactly.
25
And I
million for
believe
James Trafford doesn't seem
he started in the Community Shield the other day as well, didn't he? Ortega.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's just like the Wembley man, apparently.
Well, he hasn't made it into the Premier League lineup, put it that way.
Nah. That shows how much the Community Shield means. You wouldn't think that from Arsenal fans, though, would you? You think they just won the Champions League the way they're acting? They've been starved.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, they sign in, Paqueta and stuff. What does this mean for players like Foden?
Even De Bruyne as well. De Bruyne's moved, like, he's getting old.
It's crazy, though, because Foden, he's one of the best youngsters in the league.
Yeah.
And he's struggling
to he starts every week.
He's struggling to crack 25 starts a season.
Yeah. You're right, Phil.
Bell, how you doing, man? Anyone who's new here, please like and subscribe. This is a brand new channel. We are trying to grow. It could take a while.
We won't pay for this stuff, so you need to subscribe till we get to 1,000 because we won't pay to do this stuff.
That's it. We're not here to just enjoy
We're
ourselves.
not volunteers.
No, we need to get paid. So 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, guys. How's it going, Valve? Good to see you back, man. Terrible day for a Liverpool fan. I'm saying absolutely nothing about Caicedo until it's done.
It's the most bizarre transfer saga of all time.
It's the most. Do you know what I've realised? It's Rafinha to Chelsea all over again.
Yeah.
But this time we're on the other end of it. Because this is literally exactly what happened between Chelsea and Rafinha with Barcelona.
Yeah.
And we're off.
I wouldn't say it's a terrible day to be a Liverpool fan, though, because you've been linked to him for a day. Like,
I mean, I assume if they don't get Caicedo, which it's not looking promising, I assume they go back in for Lavia.
Yeah, which is a decent signing.
They were only what 5 mil off of
the
valuation,
and then they just threw 110 mil was it at Brighton for Caicedo. Like, a lot of weird transfers going on. A lot of money.
We've been told by Brighton that we have to match the bid from Liverpool if we want him.
That will work until like the end of the transfer window. I think they'll take whatever you're offering because you're the only team he wants. So.
Well, we are going for Lavia, but honestly, I think if we get Caicedo, I don't know whether we'll go that hard for Lavia.
Trying to like keep up to date with this bingo sheet as well. It's actually trying to like think if I've missed out anything. Peter Drury also isn't commentating. Someone lied to me.
Oh, Matt, that's Matt's fault. I just want that clarified. The Peter Drury swear is Matt's fault. He told me Peter Drury was commentating today.
It's Chelsea versus Liverpool. He's commentating. My bad.
So we look like amateurs now. Yeah, no, I'm trying to keep an eye on the sheet to make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? Try to focus on the game as well. Chelsea are going for that for you, are you? Oh yes, you are.
We are, yeah. I believe Southampton wanted 50 million. Liverpool bid 45, and then we come in at 48. which says to me that we don't really want him.
Yeah.
Why would you go under their valuation by £2 million if you really wanted to sign a player?
I think it's just to push Brighton to accept the offer because you're willing to say
I
more.
think it's more to do with I think it's Chelsea's way of saying we'll go for someone else.
Yeah. Oh. Rub your head, company.
He's touching his face. We're both waiting for it. I was staring at him, begging him to touch his head then. Oh, City with a little corner routine.
Don't do this.
It's going in. To the back post. Haaland goal, drink.
Already.
Right,
he's such a little weirdo.
Already.
He's such a little
He's
weirdo.
a freak of nature. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it.
I thought, you know what,
this guy's made the Premier League his playground.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, genuinely. He makes... So, Velv, the idea behind the bingo is, right, whenever any of these things happen, we have to call it out before the other one. So if I call out something that's happened before Matt, he has to have a drink. And if he calls it out, I have to have a drink. Feel free to join in. I'm drinking this lovely bottle of water. Matt's drinking a lovely can of water. But what we're really hoping for is a Burnley goal, because then me and Matt have to just down both our drinks in their entirety.
No matter if it's just open or not, as well. It could be a lot of water.
So cool. Feel free to play along. Get yourself a drink.
Corners are a problem for Burnley. Corners seem to be a big problem from Burnley there. Like, that's from the Championship.
It was a weird little routine though, wasn't it?
That would catch out any team.
In and out, out to the edge of the box, back in, back to the back post, and then back across to the centre for Haaland. But yeah, I mean, I've never seen anything like this guy, honestly.
No, he made that look so easy as well. He's getting held back.
He makes everything look easy though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he's an absolute lump of a man.
Yeah.
And he's just
always for 20 million.
Always in the right place at the right time. That's the craziest thing. It's like, I think he's genuinely like a time traveller.
De Bruyne with a hit there. Decent little strike as well, just under the bar. Just over the bar, sorry. Do you think there'll be a drop-off from City this year, like a hangover from the treble?
Does City ever get a hangover? Do they ever drop off?
Grealish is still partying, that's why he's not playing.
Velv says he's had 10 Jaeger bombs and thrown up. I don't think he's quite understood the point of the game. That's fine.
He thinks you drink until you get one of them.
Yeah, just constantly drink until one of these things happens. Velv, if anyone in the chat spots one of these things and me and Matt don't spot it, then me and Matt will both drink.
Yeah, 100%. So, fucking hell, that panicked me a wee bit. I thought Burnley were going to get a goal.
I would love that. Down a fresh bottle of water. Oh,
there'll be a VAR check.
Is that a penalty? Surely.
Is that a VAR check? Drink.
I mean, that looked dodgy, didn't it?
Yeah, it did look dodgy.
He looked like he had hold of him. Okay, we got a VAR check.
I called that.
You did call it. You did call it. And if there's a VAR check, then I will drink.
There's no.
He's holding his arm. Look! He's got hold of his arm. Oh. That's company complaining.
Oh, okay. Don't blame him.
Yeah,
You'll probably get
the treble reference is if a commentator brings up the treble, Man City's treble.
They probably already have. We probably missed that. No, not us doing a treble reference. A commentator.
So is there no? Are we having a VAR check or no VAR check? or is it just done?
Might be a quick one.
Do you know what I mean? You called it, and I think it should have been a VAR check. So I'll have a drink.
You're just looking for an excuse to drink right now.
I do love some water. But Velv, and like I say, anyone else in the chat, if you spot one of these things happen on this board and we don't notice it, point it out, and then me and Matt both have to drink.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Are you surprised that wasn't a penalty?
My TV shut off, so I didn't even get to see. I saw the initial pull. It looked like a penalty.
He grabbed hold of his arm.
Yeah.
He did grab hold of his arm.
I'm sure that'll be questioned.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Yeah. I don't blame company for being angry.
I'm
Make that
surprised.
117.
I am surprised. Especially with it being, if that was a VAR check, it was a very short VAR check. There was definitely an arm grab,
Yeah, there we go.
and it would not surprise me if wouldn't have surprised me either way. If they'd have given a penalty for that, I definitely wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, 100%. I've seen penalties
But,
given for less.
Yeah, no, he definitely grabbed hold of his arm.
To be fair, Burnley
Yeah,
don't look scared of City here, do they?
No,
Like,
they're playing well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame, obviously, that they're 1-0 down after a very early goal.
Yeah.
But
It's inevitable.
This is the thing. It's Haaland, isn't it? What can you do?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, meet Liverpool versus Chelsea on Sunday, Velv. Are you looking forward to it? Imagine if we unveil Casado on Sunday.
That'd be perfect. Are you at home?
I honestly don't know now. I'm not even sure.
I'd assume you're at home. I think he's are. Because I put used to win 2-0.
Velv says he is not looking forward to the game because they don't have a DM.
Yeah, I think Chelsea win that game. I think Chelsea win it. New manager bounce.
I honestly don't know what to expect from that game.
Yeah.
Like genuinely. I mean, if we're going off all our previous meetings over the last couple of years, it's probably going to be a draw.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be no goals, apart from maybe 3 or 4 disallowed goals. There was a tweet the other day going around. There was just a video, and it was a compilation of just Chelsea goals that had been disallowed against Liverpool. And it was only like a few years worth of clips.
Yeah.
And there was so many goals. Like genuinely. It was like about a 2-minute compilation of Chelsea's disallowed goals against Liverpool.
Haaland nearly got another one there. You think he finishes stuff like that?
I wonder, to be honest with you, I think he'd have been better off leaving it for Bernardo.
Yeah, I thought it was Kovacic for a second. It does look like him, doesn't it?
He hasn't even started, has he, Kovacic?
No. Is he even on the bench? I don't remember seeing him on the bench.
I didn't look, to be fair. Velv, have you done well in pre-season, Liverpool? I haven't really paid much attention.
What's your prediction, Val, for where you finish this season? I'll put that there, actually. I think that looks a bit better. This is what Burnley need to do, though. They can't just sit back against every team. If they do want to go up and up the table.
They're not playing badly at the moment, though.
No. They're doing exactly what they need to do against City. That's why City dominate most teams. I think it's just a fear factor.
Valve says
Fifth
fifth
or
or fourth. I think that's fair.
Either get you Champions League this season anyway. So.
Yeah, I can see them. I can see them getting fifth or fourth. Like
I think we
the
all
thing
know.
is, it's hard to say until the transfer window's closed, isn't it?
100%. Because look with Casemiro.
If they bring in Lavia, that could make a big difference. I think.
And Casemiro last season wasn't done until after the second game.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no talks about it either. Like, just done.
This is what Burnley need to do. Just try and keep possession and hold on to the ball for a bit. Get a bit of confidence in their players.
Yeah. They've not been giving up possession easily either, which is a good sign.
No, I think they're playing well so far, to be honest with you. Like I say, it's a tough, very tough game to start your Premier League season.
Yeah, they've been done
especially as a newly promoted team.
Yeah.
But they're passing the ball around well. Moving City around, switching the play.
It looks like Burnley have had the most possession so far as well.
I mean, apart from City's opening goal, they've only really created one other big chance.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing well right now. In the box. Back to the edge of the... it's a poor shot in the end from the edge of the box after a promising build-up. This was a brilliant ball.
What, that De Bruyne one?
No, this only pass out to the edge of the box. But he shouldn't have shot from there, really. So it's a poor shot after a good bit of build-up. Bell says he has Salah, De Bruyne and Haaland on his team.
Who do you have in the rest of the squad?
I was going to say, is the rest of your team made up of, like, just filler?
To be fair, I put that new Diaby from Aston Villa in my team as well. I think he'll have a good season.
It's a risky one, but could pay off.
I think Villa in all will have a good season.
I realised as well, you've put Ferguson. I forgot about Ferguson.
Yeah. I think I got rid of him just before the deadline, to be fair.
Did you?
Yeah.
I went for, who did I put? I put João Pedro in.
João Pedro?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he could do well at Brighton, honestly. I think he could.
Brighton are an attacking team, to be fair.
And he's a good player, honestly. He's very underrated, I think.
They had Danny Welbeck fucking banging in goals last season, so...
Well, this is it,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
If you can get goals out of Danny Welbeck, then I think João Pedro could be in for a few assists. If they're playing João Pedro and Ferguson, João Pedro could be getting a lot of assists this season.
Yeah, 100%. I think I replaced... because I had Kane in there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That messed everything up, but... I genuinely didn't think he'd leave.
Yeah, I didn't bother with Kane because I could see it was coming.
Yeah. I just didn't see it.
The thing is, if they wait and they hold on to him for a year, then they lose him for free.
That is true. To
be fair. And if it's a case of getting 100 million for a player or getting nothing for them, I know what I'd be doing.
Yeah, 100%.
De Bruyne ball in.
Good save by Trafford.
It must have been offside, surely.
Yeah, the flag's up now.
I was going to say, really good save. Yeah, he's offside, yeah.
Yeah.
Early run. Bit too early. But it was
still a very good save.
Yeah. He didn't know whether it was offside or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Really good save. I never ended up giving my prediction, did I? We got
Oh
yours.
no, you didn't.
You said
2-0.
2-0. I'm thinking more like 3-1.
3-1. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, it's a good attack from
oh.
Burnley
Good.
with a poor shot at the end.
This could
Simple
be a
save for
problem for
Edison.
Burnley. Playing really well, not being able to get in the back of the net.
Yeah, they are creating chances, but their finishing's been pretty abysmal so far, in all honesty.
Like they're getting the shots off, but it's not even troubling Ederson at the minute.
Hi, Lucy. How you doing?
How do you know her?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's have a look at Valve's FPL team, shall we? Steele,
Steele.
Trent, Torres, Timber, Akanji, Salah, McAllister, Lallana, KDB, Pedro. And I'll see you later. He's got Pedro as well.
Yeah.
It's not a bad team. Not
Honestly,
convinced
couldn't
about
tell.
Lallana.
City giving up possession again here.
Do you know, Burnley is surprising me in this game, if I'm being honest with you. I know
I
they're
think they're
losing,
surprised with
but
City.
I think they are. Not sure Pep was quite expecting this. Oh, I think that's a foul. No? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a shove there on Rico Lewis in the corner.
It was needless as well. He could have got the corner out of that.
Uh-huh. I mean, I'm not really sure why Rico Lewis is holding the ball up in the corner already. It's not the sort of play you expect from City, really, is it?
He's got nowhere to go either. Why are you shoving him? Get
No,
the
that's
corner.
what I mean. Why is there not City players showing for the ball?
Yeah.
You know, leaving him trapped there in the corner by himself. And he's a young player. You know, he's not got a lot of experience at this level. And playing for a team like Man City, you think
Could
the
cost him a
players
few
might have
times.
you think the players might have showed up a bit more there to give him an
Yeah.
outlet.
I'm surprised he's starting, to be fair.
I am. I was quite surprised he started.
Yeah.
But then I think they said John Stones is injured,
Oh, is he?
which means that Akanji's obviously been pushed over to centre back.
Yeah. Nearly another Holland goal there. He's just had.
Chelsea have bid 55 million for Lavia, apparently. Where's that from,
When?
Valve?
Maybe he said euros. Might be euros.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless that's a
I
new
could.
bid, in which case I'll be quite surprised. But then the Tyler Adams transfer's fallen through today. I don't know if you saw that. We seem to have told Brighton that if we're paying extra money for Casado, then we're not paying for Tyler Adams. Is what it looks like.
Yeah. Makes sense, to be fair. I didn't really see the point in the Tyler
Jacob
Adams thing.
Steinberg. So what? This is a fresh bid, though. £55 million.
Who's Jacob Steinberg?
Journalist. He is quite good.
Be back in 2 seconds.
Yep, no worries. Kevin De Bruyne just being checked over by the medics at the moment. And it looks like Kevin De Bruyne's evening might be over. Oh, I'm not sure. Kovacic is warming up. Chelsea have presented a 5-year deal with a 1-year extension. I would assume that is going to get the deal done.
For Lavia?
Apparently so.
Oh, is someone injured already?
Yeah, it's De Bruyne.
Really?
Looks like he's going off. Yeah. Hopefully, it's not his hamstring again. Otherwise, it
This
could
could
be
be
a long season for him.
Man City.
Yeah.
It's all well and good saying Haaland can score goals, but if he can't. Oh, yeah.
Yep. So De Bruyne is off. Kovacic is on.
Sweet.
I hope Chelsea get a point deduction and relegated. What for, Valve? What do you think the Premier League's reason would be? We have reason to believe that Chelsea have hijacked some of Liverpool's transfer targets, and therefore they'll be getting a points deduction and relegation.
To be fair, the relegation part could be realistic if it's anything based off last season. I doubt it. I think comfortable top 5 for Chelsea this season.
I certainly hope so after last season.
No European football to worry about, surely.
I can't deal with another season like that, in all honesty.
Yeah. It was mad. No hope or anything for any of the games. I don't think your players went in expecting to do anything. Mad.
It was. I think it seemed like our players just got to a point where they just gave up, in all honesty.
Yeah. Most of the ones that were starting have now left as well, so they clearly knew that.
We've had a hell of a clear out.
Yeah.
Sloppy from City.
City could just literally shut up shop now here, you know.
Burnley have surprised me in this half.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they've played well, in my opinion.
Can
They've given
they
up
maintain it?
a couple of chances, but show me a team that doesn't give up a couple of chances against Man City.
Exactly. Real Madrid conceded 4 to Man City. Or was it 3? 4, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, my FPL as well.
It's still so strange to me seeing Kovacic in a Man City shirt.
Yeah.
I just can't get used to that.
Kind of came out of nowhere as well, didn't it?
Velv wants to join in with the drinking game. I'll drink till the full 90.
Oh.
See, I saw him holding his head.
Yeah, I thought he was just exaggerating.
Yeah, so did I. Oh.
That's
So
not good.
one of the Burnley fans appears to have thrown something in the face of Rico Lewis.
I'm assuming it was a vape.
On the side of his head, I guess.
Yeah, should have put that in the bingo.
Player hit by projectile.
That's usually a West Ham thing, not really.
We've got no Grealish either, have we?
Nope.
All right. Who else is going to ground that we can replace Grealish with?
Foden? Does Foden go to ground?
Not a lot compared to Grealish.
No.
Should we just change it so it's
Rodri?
if anyone dives, if we call it, if we think it's a dive,
yeah, drink. I think that's fair.
Rather than just Grealish, we're just going for anyone who dives. We've got a drink.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're not. Oh.
Again.
Wow.
He needs to take that shot.
City are getting very lucky now.
Yeah.
That's a couple of three half decent chances now for Burnley.
Yeah, they're led off. City have not looked the best here.
I can definitely see Burnley getting a goal in this game.
Yeah. Fabrizio just said Liverpool might considering to walk away from the Casino deal. I'd imagine so. He doesn't want to join.
Yeah, I think I'd walk away as well if a player had outright come out and said, "I don't want to come to your club." It's not a great look, is it? I can't imagine he's going to have much fan backing.
Oh, Burnley again here on the attack.
Burnley again.
Oh,
it's a lovely bit. Oh, that was very unlucky.
yeah. Burnley looking
Just
good here.
stealing the ball off of City, straight into the box, cuts in. Oh, who was that? Was that Akanji going down?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a lovely bit of play, I think.
And again.
Oh, again?
Again, Jesus. City looking shaky right now, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Again?
Pressure.
Fuck.
I can't imagine that Pep is going to be too happy at half time, even though his team's winning.
No, surely not. It's a newly promoted side. Should not be getting outplayed by now. It's not. Oh, again. City really not looking good here.
It's not looking great for City, is it?
Akanji got nutmeg, not pegged.
Jesus. Kanji's having a rough time at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
These last few minutes. Well, like I say, I've been pleasantly surprised by Burnley so far.
Rub your head, Pep. Go on.
Come on, Pep. Touch that big bald head.
This has been a good game. Like, I thought it was just going to be a City.
Genuinely, it's just genuinely been a good game.
Oh, they're even defending very well here.
Val says, bring back Brexit football. What is this, Burnley? So they're playing surprisingly well, considering they're up against the treble-winning champions from last season.
Yeah. They mentioned the treble there.
That was a treble reference. Do I have to drink because I referenced the treble?
No, they did. The commentators did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, literally at the same time as me.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, cheers. City losing the ball again. Oh, they've got it back. Rico Lewis has definitely looked a bit shaky.
Yeah.
In this first half. What's going on with Laporte now?
He's wanting to leave to go to Athletic Bilbao, I think.
Right. I mean, I can't blame him.
Yeah. He's a very good centre back.
It's so weird, isn't it? Like he's a good player. Wouldn't you rather, if you lost John Stones, right, out for injury, would you rather take Akanji from left back and put him in the centre and play Rico Lewis as a left back, or leave Akanji at left back and just bring in Laporte?
Exactly. It's baffling.
It's really strange.
Even in saying that, Laporte was their best
That's a lovely bit of play from City there, though.
Yeah.
City definitely trying to calm things down a bit here with some possession.
Looking at the bingo table still.
Yeah, I think we were just discussing this while you went to get a drink, Valve.
Yeah. Which I'm
if we
surprised they didn't walk away from it earlier. They should have announced that instantly.
if we take Casado and Lavia, that is just
And unveil them all on Sunday. That'd be crazy.
Liverpool going to have a big think about their recruitment strategy if that happens.
If Liverpool don't get either of them, like, they're in trouble. They're in big trouble for next season.
Mm-hmm.
Because is there even any more DMs going about that would join?
Obviously, we just cancelled the Tyler Adams deal.
Yeah, but I don't think Liverpool will be. That was a backup for you.
Well, I think Brighton are supposedly taking him now as a replacement for Casado.
Yeah.
Niall is currently MIA. Well, when we have an answer for that, Valve, I will give it to you. Yeah, I mean, this is what a lot of people were saying earlier, Valve. You know, when Liverpool looked like they were getting Casado, a lot of Chelsea fans were saying the same thing. If we're gonna throw 100 million at Casado and Liverpool are getting him, we might as well go for Tchouaméni.
Yeah, that's good from Kovacic there. Look, and Foden.
Look at that touch from Phil Foden.
Yeah.
Oh
brilliant.
my god. Wow.
Great from Kovacic as well, to be fair. Good little.
See that off his back heel, spins and then keeps it up again. This is what I'm saying, man. This kid's so talented, and yet he's struggling to crack 25 starts a season.
City looks like they're getting into it now, don't they?
Yeah, they've woken up a bit now.
Yeah.
That's what I said a minute ago, though. You could see that they were just taking a minute and keeping possession and trying to get back in the swing of things. But it's been a game of ebbs and flows so far.
Yeah.
I mean, little waves of Burnley and waves of City. I think City are very lucky to be 1-0 up right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Burnley could have easily tied this game. They should have.
They could be in front. They could be in front easily. Oh, it could be 2 here.
No, it could be 2 for City now. Oh!
Haaland again.
Yeah,
I got it first.
Jesus, this guy is just unreal. What do you do with him?
It's a brilliant finish as well.
Like, what are you supposed to do with this guy? How do you defend him? Well, Haaland scored a goal. Lovely sip of water.
This is unfair on Burnley. The scoreline's flattering for City, I'd say.
Touch your head, company. Touch your big head. Do it. This is the problem, you see. Like, Burnley have had, 3 good chances so far in this half?
Yeah.
But the problem is they haven't finished them. City have had, 3 big chances, and they've got 2 goals.
Look at that finish as well. Look at this.
Doesn't even move.
Yeah.
Like, he's standing in, like, an awkward position as well.
And he's made it look easy.
Look how awkwardly he's standing.
Yeah.
And still
he doesn't even look.
Whips that out into the top corner off the crossbar. This guy is a monster.
He needs to win that Ballon d'Or this season. Can't be messy.
It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. I've never seen anything like this guy. And the fact that there were people who genuinely thought that this guy wouldn't make it in the Premier League.
Rory.
It's just beyond me. How you watched this guy for the last couple of years, and then in the Champions League as well, to then assume that he wouldn't be able to do it in the Premier League. Go on.
Oh, Burnley.
Ugh. See, this is the difference. Is Burnley can't finish their chances, and Man City are finishing what?
Any chance they get to Haaland.
I'd say they've probably had three good chances, Man City, realistically.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 goals. Burnley have had, maybe 4 or 5 good chances?
Yeah.
And still haven't scored.
I do see Burnley getting a sloppy goal, though, to be fair, the way they've been playing. Surely.
I can definitely see them getting at least a goal in this game. It would not surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah. City on the attack again here.
See you pushing, but they are outnumbered.
Yeah.
He wins a foul.
That's not good. Well, De Bruyne is not on the pitch to whip it in, like, to be fair.
He's not, to be fair. This is the thing, like Alvarez as well. How have you just got this guy sat in your team as a backup?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Mad. Alvarez could start for like half the teams in the Premier League.
Nunez over Haaland, apparently, according to Valve.
I mean, I haven't really got any words for that, but sure.
What? That last comment?
Yeah, I'm not going to bring that one up.
Is that a threat? Will it be consensual, Valve?
I don't want to know the answer to that question, to be honest. We'll just leave it at that. He's not replying to that question. That's worrying me. Is he on his way to America to... To be fair, I told him I don't want to know. I don't want an answer to that. I'm worried about what the answer will be.
Haaland's got the second fewest touches in this half.
But he always does, though. He does that a lot, doesn't he? Like a really
Yeah.
small amount of touches, but bangs in goals every time he does touch it. And it's just, you know, I've not seen a guy like this in a long. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone like this.
No,
It's
you
just
haven't.
everything this guy touches turns to goals. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. He's just an out and out finisher.
Rico Lewis is not looking good here.
No, Rico Lewis seems to be.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him get taken off.
His inexperience is definitely coming through a little bit, in my opinion.
100%.
He's clearly not as comfortable on the ball as some of these other players. Burnley are pressing them well, though.
Yeah.
They're causing problems for City. I don't think a 2-0 scoreline is
It's not fair.
It's a fair scoreline for this half, in all honesty.
Firmino just bagged a hat-trick in Saudi. That's the equivalent to half a goal in the Premier League.
Valve, I honestly think you could bag a hat-trick in Saudi. In all honesty.
Saudi will definitely not be a topic of this channel, I hope.
You're not looking forward to the Saudi Watchalong?
No.
We're actually doing one later on.
I can't name you two. I can name you Al Nassr because of Ronaldo. I can't name you anyone else.
I can name two. Al Nassr and Al Hilal.
Oh, Al Hilal, yeah. Is that one of your players went to?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's who we sold Koulibaly to, if I remember correctly.
Where did Mendy go? There's no point asking, actually. Just Saudi Arabia. It's their whole. It's just a team. Saudi Arabia is just a team. If they went to Saudi Arabia,
well, the thing is, it's one company is in control of the transfers for like the top 6 teams in the league or something, isn't it?
Isn't it the government? I swear it's the government. Yeah.
Oh, it's there. I think it's the Saudi investment fund or whatever it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they're basically in charge of buying the players and then just, I assume, distributing them between the teams.
Yeah.
Which also, I don't know if you saw the way the players were distributed between the teams.
But no, I didn't see it.
Some of it was very strange to me.
Yeah.
Like you had there was just players that you would have thought you would put them in the same team. Like for sort of chemistry reasons.
Yeah.
I had a few French players that they could have put in the same team that they didn't, and they had a few players from the same team that they didn't put into the same team.
Yeah, like Koulibaly and Mendy, they should have been put in the same team.
Oh yeah, Al Ettifaq as well. That's who's just signed Fabinho, right? I'm not gonna read the other ones. But yeah, Al Nasser and Al Ettifaq, yeah. Belv, is that who brought Fabinho?
Is Fabinho done?
Yeah, I think it's all finished now.
Wow.
Obviously, there was issues with him,
His dog.
dogs or something. Yeah, his dogs or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which was a strange one. Seem to come to a bit of a lull in this game at the moment. Not much going on at either end, really.
They're just waiting for the halftime whistle now. Burnley know they can't really do anything at the minute.
Oh, Henderson, that's it. Ettifaq got Henderson, sorry, yeah. Yep, City
that's
just
one
passing
Gerald
around the
man,
back
just-
at the moment, relaxing.
Tell you what, I'm not looking forward to playing Burnley away this season.
I'm not.
Because
After watching this, because you can
if they can
guarantee that
control City, yeah,
those 3 or 4 chances that they've had, they're definitely burying against Chelsea.
yeah, 100%. And United, with where Nana comes off his line. Team Benzema is in. Got Fabinho.
Okay.
I swear Benzema's with somebody else as well. It's the yellow. They
Yeah, I
got
can't
yellow and
remember
black
the-
kit, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, that rings a bell.
yeah. I think I saw the edit or something like that. Wonder how much out of time
I
will
don't
be.
think much is happening at the end of this half, do you?
No, but there could be a
It
decent
seems
amount of out of time.
it seems to me like both teams are just sort of happy to go in at 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
They're both just sort of settled. City just passing the ball around between their defenders.
I'm going to try my best for Watchalong. Oh, cheers, Will.
Thanks, Valve. Much appreciated. If
Yeah,
anyone
5
in
minutes.
the chat is new here, please like and subscribe. We are a new channel. It's all appreciated, especially subs.
Where have they whipped out 5 minutes from? Like
2
De
goals, a
Bruyne
Rico
injury.
Lewis injury, De Bruyne injury. I say Rico Lewis injury. Rico Lewis having something thrown at his head. We had the break for the De Bruyne injury as well, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
2
so
goals. And then obviously they're adding on pretty much everything at the moment this season. So 5 minutes of added time here. Oh, we've got a ball over the top. Is he onside? Phil Foden. Oh, he's asking for a penalty, but it's offside anyway by the looks of it. Well, in that case, I'm going to call that Foden's gone to ground.
Oh, fair enough. I'll have a drink.
So you might as well, you're going to have a drink for that one. The referee clearly doesn't think it was a foul.
Did you think it was a foul?
No, it was definitely went to ground.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But for the sake of our drinking game. Yeah, loads of Twitter spaces
Hello?
regarding Casado and Labia. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Velv. I'd imagine there's probably a lot of upset Liverpool fans.
Did my thing cut off there? Because
Did
my
you
screen
what?
went black. My screen went black there. Did my camera go off?
I think you're lagging a little bit.
Oh, I'll leave it for that, guys.
Yeah, it certainly seems like both teams are just happy to settle in here for 2-0 at half time. No one really has done much for the last 5 or 10 minutes, in all honesty. A lot of City possession. And now Burnley are also just passing it around at the back. City very nearly pinched the ball there in Burnley's box. Glad Sky Sports got Sturridge on punditry. Yeah, he seems like he could be an entertaining guy from what I've seen. I've seen a few videos of Sturridge talking about stuff. He definitely seems like he could be entertaining. I think maybe Sky Sports have seen, the popularity of people like Micah Richards.
That better?
Yep, you don't sound like you're lagging anymore.
Sweet.
Also, Velv would like to see someone throw up. So we're going to have to definitely keep hot on this drinking game.
I think Niall threw up on the drinking game we done against on the channel. Well, the other channel. Someone also whipped out a gun, but that's probably not best. So
You're cutting in and out a little bit again.
oh. I said someone also whipped out a gun, so that's probably not best to talk about it. Let me see if I can fix it.
Only a minute left now of this first half, and it's do you know what? Up until the last 10 minutes, it's been a good half.
That should work a bit better now. Is it still lagging?
No, but you do
No.
have a hiss.
Oh my lord. Disaster, disaster. That
What are
should
we
work better.
expecting for this channel? What videos and show? So we're going to be doing some watch-alongs, Valve, like today. Not loads, but we're also just going to be doing a bit more fun stuff. Do you know? It's hard to explain, but we've got some fun games. We're going to have things like quizzes, tier lists, things like that, and then we got a few sort of fun ideas ready as well.
We're also not going to overload the channel with loads of content because I think that's what took the fun out of the last channel.
Yeah, we're not going to be uploading as much as Sport Hub did.
Yeah.
But we are going to be doing things a bit more fun, hopefully. We've got a few stream ideas. But yeah, you follow me on Twitter, so if you subscribe to the channel, stick your notifications on, you'll see what's coming. Right, Matt, I'm going to go and grab another bottle of water.
No worries.
So if you could hold down the fort and entertain these lovely people for a minute.
Okay, no worries. No worries. Can I even... Can I? No, I can't. So what do you think of the first half, Phil? Do I watch along in silent? Well, that is a good idea to be fair. I watched me and Ross could get like a United versus Chelsea stream. We could challenge ourselves to silent. Could work. But yeah. Yeah, I agree, Val, 100%. I think Burnley will do well this season based on that half, but again, it could just be a jump off. It could just be momentum going into the new season. It could all feel. But yeah, they have impressed me as well. I think I've seen that silent idea as well. It happened in a couple of Bundesliga fans, wasn't it? Yeah. Could be a good idea. Tell Russ when he comes back. Yeah, that's all we can be the case with Haaland. He's just a goal machine. I don't think we're going to see an end of that anytime soon, to be honest with you. How many points do we have in fantasy now? Got 24, I think. That's all from Haaland. 18 from Haaland. 1 from 20. Great. um, my top four is City obviously win the league. I think that's inevitable. Uh, I want to say a second. Arsenal third. Chelsea fourth. That could all change. It just depends on income at the minute. But yeah, City definitely win the league no matter what happens. Unless Haaland tears ACL or something, then it could be in question. But I'd still think City would win the league with Haaland. Not gonna lie. Best signing. There's been a few, hasn't there? Um, Best signing. I could be fully biased here. I'd say Unama. Honestly, just because of what he brings to the team, we've been lacking it for years. I think the way he distributes the ball and everything, we've needed that for years. I do think he is one of the best. For me, obviously, he's the best signing of the window. But then again, the McAllister, obviously, but that other midfield player Liverpool signed, I've never watched him, so I can't really give an opinion on him. He could be an amazing player. I don't know. Kane to Bayern is also a very good sign. Like comparison towards Champions League, in all honesty. 30 goals per annum, imagine what it did in Germany. He could be reaching Haaland numbers in Germany. Few seconds. I don't know if Arsenal challenge City. I'm not 100% sure on that. Um, Val, would you want to be coming on the channel sometimes?
Hello.
Hello, I think I've fixed a little issue, I hope.
You found okay?
Yeah, hopefully it's fixed. I've just spent.
Got a lovely fresh bottle of water here.
Is that what took so long? Were you designing it?
No. I actually brought this from the water store. Thoughts on Kovacic so far? It's been pretty good. He's been relatively quiet, in all honesty, but he's had a couple of moments.
He set
He
up
did
that
set up
chance for
that
that
little Foden chance, yeah, which was very good. But I mean, other than that, I can't say I've heard his name much, in all honesty.
But then Kovacic is one of those players. He's like a bit like Carrick. Most of his work goes on unnoticed.
The thing is, he's a ball carrier more than anything.
Yeah.
That's his biggest attribute is ball progression.
So if you're not talking about him, that's probably a good thing.
I mean, my issue with Kovacic at Chelsea was just lack of end product, and not even just necessarily goals, but it was the final killer pass always seemed to be lacking.
Yeah,
he's a brilliant player. He's completely press resistant. And he's great when it comes to ball progression, like I say. But for me, my biggest issue with him was just, like I say, it's the lack of the killer instinct at the end of it. It's all well and good carrying the ball from your box to the other box, but if you can't put a nice pass on the end of it, then it's all sort of pointless. The good thing, obviously, about Man City is they have players who can play that final ball.
Yeah.
If Kovacic can do the dirty work and bring the ball up the pitch for them, they've got the quality at the top end of the pitch to take the ball and do what they need to do with it. And I think we've seen that quality at the top of the pitch so far in this game.
Do you think De Bruyne's age is catching up with him?
I don't know what it is. Obviously, he's had issues with that hamstring, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It just seems to me like maybe it's that again. Hopefully not, because it'd be a shame if we didn't get to see him much this season.
I, for one, would be buzzing if we didn't get to see De Bruyne much this season. Not gonna lie.
It's a loss though, isn't it?
It's a loss for City.
It is a big loss for City, but he's a fun player to watch. You can't deny it.
Yeah, but
I think it would be a shame. It would be a shame to have a KDB less season.
It could potentially stop them from winning the title and give it to Eric Ten Hag.
I mean, he went off in the Champions League final against Chelsea and they lost.
And the Champions League final against Inter, he came up.
He did, but then they won that.
Yeah, that's
without De Bruyne.
But they played very similar against Inter as they did here. Like Inter could have won that game. I don't think City played particularly well in the Champions League.
No, well, Lukaku spurned a couple of chances right towards the end of the game, didn't he?
Yep.
I'm glad we haven't got a player like
that. Oh, what if he doesn't go this season? Like, how are you actually going to react?
The thing is, what do you do with him?
Well, you have to play him.
Well, Pochettino's basically said that he's not interested.
Could be like Tevez with who's the manager?
I don't think he's even training with the Chelsea first team. Lukaku at the moment.
He's got like the attitude of like Ronaldo, but the ability of Darren Bent. Yeah, that's it.
Darren Bent. Where have you pulled that one from? Yeah, no, it's his attitude is dreadful. It really is.
Be back in 2 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, we're getting ready. Not long now till we kick off the second half. What did I miss from Valve earlier? Best signing of the window so far. I'd have to say Casado to Chelsea, probably. What do you think, Valve? I feel quite sorry for Burnley so far in this game because I don't think they deserve to be losing 2-0. They've created a few good chances. They've tried to play proper football against Man City. It's been good to watch. Certainly been a lot more interesting than I expected. But the problem is that City have the quality to finish their chances. McAllister to Liverpool because of the price of the. Do you know what? McAllister to Liverpool for the price they paid is a brilliant signing. I can't knock it for what you paid for him. Top player. Oh,
Yeah, what's happened here?
Pep and Haaland arguing. Oh, look, he's just pushed the camera away.
What just happened?
You know what that is, Matt, don't you?
What?
That looks like a manager complaining to me.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Why has he done it? Why has he done this there?
What's actually happened?
I don't know. It was just at the end of the first half. Pep's just strolled onto the pitch and started yelling at Haaland. Haaland scored
How just
2 goals in the first half, did he not? Have I missed something?
that was Hoyland.
I mean, if this is just a way of like just trying to keep Haaland on his toes, then fair play.
Has he taken Haaland up? No, he hasn't. Haaland looks
But that was
fuming.
crazy though. Why? Well, yeah, but why come up and start shouting at him on the pitch when you're about to go to the dressing room?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Your best player, you're putting him on blast, basically, for no
Yeah,
reason.
like he's just scored 2 goals for you in the first half, and you're
He's
literally putting
carried
him
that.
on blast, smack bang in front of the cameras.
He's been the only player that stood out for City in that first half as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I would say so.
an angry Pep, there could be about 4 goals in this half.
If he carried on shouting at the rest of them like he did Haaland, this could be a rough second half for Burnley.
Yeah. Or it could benefit them, depending on how. Because company knows the way Pep goes.
I mean, that was weird though, isn't it? That's really
Yeah.
strange. For Pep to come on the pitch and start yelling at Haaland after he scored a brace.
It's crazy.
It's really strange, isn't it? But then, yeah, like it's weird, isn't it? He didn't look happy himself, did he?
No.
Haaland come off the pitch like not exactly looking overly happy with himself. And we're off for the second half. Let's hope it's as interesting as the first half.
I hope so. That first half was good.
City just pinging up a long ball straight away to start off the second half. Why not?
Losing possession to Burnley already.
You might as well ping it up there when you got Haaland up there, eh?
Burnley on the attack. Oh, it could have been a very good ball. They had a proper striker there. That would be a good ball. Maybe they should have just kept Whitehorse.
They've been struggling to finish their chances so far in this game, haven't they?
Yeah. Where do you think Tottenham finished this season then?
I mean, it depends what they do with this Harry Kane money, I guess.
They've left it a bit late in the window, haven't they?
They have. And you have to think that if they're going into the season with Richarlison as their starting number 9, it's not a promising situation to be in, is it?
Last time he was a starting number 9, the team went into a relegation battle. So
Honestly, I was so happy when we didn't get him.
were you wanting him?
Yeah, so when Spurs signed him, we were, well, I say we were in need of a number 9. I mean, we've got Nicholas Jackson now, but
Yeah.
we were in desperate need of a number 9, and we were looking at Richarlison
Oh, I know United were as well.
because I remember at the time, like someone on Twitter calling me out for taking the piss out of Tottenham for paying was 60 million.
50 was it?
50 million, 60 million,
Yeah.
something like that. And I was having a bit of a laugh about it on Twitter, and I had someone calling me out saying, "Oh, you wouldn't be saying this if Chelsea had brought him, blah blah blah." And I said at the time, like, I don't want him. I never wanted him. I'd be saying the exact same thing if Chelsea brought him. I'm so not interested in Richarlison. This is a guy who's been in the league for how many years, and
He was at Watford before as well, so it wasn't just
what?
Everton.
Yeah, he hasn't even cracked like 15 goals in a season
No.
as a starting number 9. Like Tammy Abraham for Chelsea, he hit 15 goals in his first season in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And he's hardly a phenom of a striker, is he?
No. He's a good striker though in Italy. Under Mourinho.
Yeah,
I think
no, it's not.
Mourinho's
I don't think he's a bad player. I think he was quite underrated by Chelsea fans, in all honesty.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Richarlison, what, 10 goals a season most of the time if you're lucky.
One last season, or was it even one?
But yeah, last season, yeah, I mean for Tottenham he was dreadful. But then it was always a weird signing, wasn't it? When you're bringing in a striker when you've already got Harry Kane, you've got to wonder what chances they're going to get.
You have to question the player's motivation then as well when he decides to go there.
Well, exactly. But then Tottenham as well, to go out and spend like 50, 60 million on a striker.
Yeah. Weird.
And if you're going to do that, and you're maybe their idea was they know Harry Kane's likely to be gone in the next year or two.
Yeah.
But then surely buy someone better than Richarlison.
Like go get Martinez from Inter or something. Like
there were so many options out there.
A young striker that none of us have heard of even.
Well, the thing is, you've seen, it's not like Richarlison's like not been in the Prem to see how he'd do. Do you know what I mean? We've watched him in the Prem for years, and he's clearly not at the level of the top Premier League strikers. He never has been.
He's a mid-table player.
He is a mid-table player. I completely agree, which is why I thought it was quite strange from Tottenham. And then
they might be a mid-table club now.
But then they've been using him like they've been playing him alongside Kane a lot, haven't they? Oh, it's a brilliant ball for Burnley.
They fucked it. They've messed it up. Sorry. I need to stop.
Defending well. City, we're going to go down the other end then. That was a good tackle.
I'm assuming none of these players were with Burnley in the Premier League then, no?
I'm not sure.
It looks like it's been a complete rebuild because I remember when Burnley went.
There's definitely a lot of players that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Being there. But honestly, I was quite surprised at how they played in the first half. I didn't think they were bad at all,
No, they weren't bad. To play against teams like Palace, Luton.
This is risky, though. What they're doing right now.
It's worked okay. Imagine De Gea trying that. Is that Ake going down?
Fair enough. I'll give you that one.
It did look like a dive, though, to be fair, like a very over-exaggerated dive.
It did. I couldn't really deny that one.
Oh. I don't know why I'm saying oh.
I mean, honestly, I will be surprised if Burnley don't grab a goal in this game.
Yeah, 100%.
Look at that line breaking pass, like. But ultimately can't keep hold of the ball. That's the thing, isn't it? They're playing good football, but the player quality is clearly just not there compared to City.
Yeah.
It's a shame because you've got to look at this game and think if they had a slightly better quality of players, like they could easily be in this match.
Oh,
Oh, Haaland again.
okay.
Oh,
What company is doing here is giving a good account of himself for when Pep leaves.
definitely,
If he wants that City job,
definitely.
style of play here seems
I
good.
mean, he's obviously told his players to just play the way they play, which is admirable.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to get him many results in the Premier League, unfortunately. I think this is what you sort of, as a manager of a promoted team, I think you have to look at it and you say, okay, right, do we always try and play the way we want to play, or do you have to adapt a little bit for certain teams?
Yeah.
And I think if you're Burnley, you're not going to play your game the way you want to play it against Manchester City, are you?
No chance.
You know, you're going to have to adapt a little bit.
No team in the world can play the way they want to play against Man City.
No, exactly.
You're never going to outplay City. It has to be counter.
But I mean, like I say, I think Burnley have played quite well like so far in this game. I think 2-0 is a harsh scoreline, in all honesty.
Yeah, I agree. Even 1-0 is harsh, in my opinion.
Well, they have let City have a few chances, and if you're going to let City have a few chances, you're probably going to let City get a few goals, in all honesty.
Yeah.
But the biggest issue is that they've created their own chances and just not been able to finish any of them.
Need to look into getting like a proven finisher, but who can Burnley
I
go out and
think
get?
it's hard, isn't it? It's a tough one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're a Premier League team, but they're a newly promoted Premier League team. So, you know, you've got to question how appealing are they to players at the moment.
And they're only known for the wrong reasons at the minute.
I mean, if you're plucking players from lower leagues,
Yeah.
then I'm
Yeah.
sure they'd love a chance to get in this team.
Even like a Che Adams
Mm-hmm.
be a good signing for them.
Yep. Poor long shot from Rodri there.
Main character syndrome from Rodri.
It wasn't a bad shot. He got his foot round it and just really central.
After seeing that corner stat, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends in a goal.
That was a good routine for that goal earlier.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him. Rodri again with the header.
Told you, main character syndrome.
Rodri obviously wants a goal today. I've honestly been pleasantly surprised with Burnley.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, this is what I mean. They are playing some risky passes at the back here.
Been honestly surprised with company as well. I didn't know what he was capable of as a manager.
I've only heard good things about Company, in all honesty. Like I say, like everything I heard about him last year was really positive.
But they got 100 points, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, you're not doing that by fluke.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there you go. The
Or,
only player
or
to
he counting
score a
his
winner
his
versus
head.
Man
He went like
City.
that. Or he counting his head.
Oh, does that count? Does that count?
It's skull.
He looked like he was itching his ear.
It's skull.
All right, fine. I'll take another sip of my water.
What other ones we have there? City fans down the pro zone.
Yeah, we're not getting a view of the City fans, are we?
Nah.
We've
Lack
barely
of.
seen them, which is unusual for City. Usually see all their fans all the time.
Burnley are still out singing them. You think away day 2-0, first game of the season. You just came off the treble. Surely the atmosphere is like that, fully up. No.
Apparently not.
What did Burnley start doing the poos on?
I think we can take that. Come on, we need some more treble references. I mean, we're clearly not getting a Peter Drury pro in since he's not commentating.
Oh, there's the City fans. Swift change of subject there. I genuinely thought he was making his debut tonight. Why isn't he? First game of the season.
It's weird, isn't it? You'd have
Chelsea
thought
versus
so.
Liverpool is the bigger game, to be fair.
Yeah, mate, that's Chelsea versus Liverpool is going to be a hell of a game at this
great
rate.
way to start the season.
Because have you seen the sort of little jibes as well between Pochettino and Klopp?
Oh no, I haven't.
So Klopp was talking about Casado, obviously, in his press conference.
Yeah.
And they
I
asked
saw
Pochettino.
that. I saw that.
They asked Pochettino something about Casado as well.
Yeah.
And he turned around and said, I'm not going to talk about players that aren't mine yet. I'm respectful like that, or something along those lines. Which is clearly a dig at Klopp in my eyes.
Yeah, Klopp knew what he was doing as well, because he thought he got like an upper hand in the Chelsea game there by getting Casado. You don't mention.
Well, I think because from what I heard, he said something along the lines of I I think I can talk about it. But yeah, like Casado's essentially
treble
done,
reference.
blah blah blah.
Treble reference.
Oh,
you're asking for more. Jimmy Carragher just saved you from dehydration. He loves a bit of water himself, to be fair, doesn't he?
He does love, especially this water. This is Jamie Carragher's favourite water. That and the kind that he spits out. Water, I mean.
No offense, Phil. Actually, I forgot that's our only view.
What have you lost?
No, I just said I hate Liverpool so much. Genuinely, I just don't like them.
Oh, that was a terrible shot from Alvarez, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Alvarez just trying to kill a Burnley fan by the looks of it.
Get revenge for Nico. Rico, not Nico. He's not in GTA. Jesus. Oh, don't do this.
You see that there, like Haaland creating a chance there as well.
He's just brilliant.
Is there anything like he can't do? Like genuine question.
Social interaction, because he's riddled with autism.
Swiftly moving on.
Oh, Plymouth. Niall's getting a shout out here. Most goals by subs.
Fun fact: I'm actually going to the Plymouth game tomorrow.
Who are they playing?
Watford.
Oh, do you buy? How much are the tickets for that?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, fair enough. You're being forced to go watch Watford.
No, I've got a box invite again.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So
that should be entertaining. I would, but I've actually got a lot of water to drink while I'm there.
Hit that like button if you want to see Robotic Jaguar do a review on cars. Hope he's watching this.
This game's been like there's been a lot of interesting parts, but then it just has lulls, doesn't it? Where there's not a lot
Yeah.
going on.
This whole
The
second
last
half
sort
been a
of
bit of a
the
lull.
last sort of 10 minutes of the first half, it really slowed down, didn't it?
Yeah. I think Burnley have just accepted defeat here.
It's not, yeah, they're not sort of pushing as much as they were in that first half, are they?
No. There's a Rodri foil.
Oh, that's a foul, surely. Tactical foul, would you say?
Yeah, fuck it. Spice it up a bit. Oh, they're through here.
Go on.
Ah.
Was that a corner?
Corner, but it should have been a better ball. That was a decent.
It should have been a
chance.
better ball. It really should have. But we've got a Burnley corner, so we'll see what they can do with it.
Did Burnley have a centre forward? Because it doesn't seem like anyone was making any movement in these
I'm
balls.
not sure. Like I say, you know, they've created a few good chances in this game.
Oh,
I'm interested to see what their XG is at the end of this game.
yeah, I'd imagine it's higher than Burnley.
But then there has been a couple of chances where they didn't quite get a shot off, hasn't there?
I think that still takes into account for XG. I think.
Does it?
I think so.
Just I don't know. XG is a bit confusing, isn't it?
It is a pointless stat, in all honesty, but yeah, it is.
I mean,
It is interesting.
It does have applications, and it shows you the sort of, I guess, the quality of chances. But yeah, you can't just. Some people just see XG and think that that's the be all and end all.
That was one of Graham Potter's main things, wasn't it?
Yeah,
his XG. Yeah.
Yeah, expected goals. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did do. Always seemed to do quite well with the expected goals. But then, like, to be fair to him, he didn't exactly have the best finishes at Brighton, did he?
No, that's true.
Mopay and then fucking Welbeck.
Yeah, but De Zerbi's getting the tune out of them. So.
Yeah. Well, where's Mopay now? He's gone, isn't he?
Has he gone?
Oh. I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing much of him in the back half of last season.
I think he's more of their backup striker. He might not get any chances now that they've obviously signed. Trafford seems very good at coming out of his box, to be fair. Something that I've lacked for a couple of years, being a Man United fan. But,
I thought you meant you personally, just not great at coming out of your box.
I'm still trapped in the closet.
Oh. Company, touch your head. Pretty sure his hand went towards his head and then the camera cut.
Will we count that?
Do you know what Company was doing though? He was complaining.
That's a good point. That's too true. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Val had a good idea earlier.
Right.
Watching a game in silence.
Watching a game in silence.
So I was thinking if it was United versus Chelsea.
The only time I usually do that is after an argument with the missus.
I was thinking for United Chelsea game. It would be a fun
United Chelsea game. Me and you come on here and just sit here in silence.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced it's the most entertaining thing for the viewers.
But it would all be in the face reactions.
Just the face reactions. We'd have thumbnail faces for the entire stream.
Was there a fundraising thing for like the deaf community or something? Deaf awareness.
You just have to really, really overreact for everything.
Yeah. Go proper red face.
Sitting there going like this.
That'd make a good thumbnail, to be fair.
I've been practicing my thumbnail faces. What do you reckon?
Hello, Bill. That'd be you anytime Bruno Fernandes got on the ball. Rodri does have main character syndrome.
Rodri's going for it. Kicks it straight into a Burnley defender. Brilliant.
Main character syndrome.
He's got spirit. I'll give him that. Hi, Velv. How you doing, man?
Imagine Haaland just goes on a 37-game drought now.
I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is if you think that's going to happen.
Could be done within the next 90 minutes of football. Not even 20 minutes. It could be done right now.
You're lining up a hat trick. No. Cancelled that corner. Roberts and Ake having a bit of a tussle. Oh, there's been an update. Liverpool have not walked away from the Casado deal. They're standing firm until Chelsea match or outbid them. I mean, I think from what I've read, it's pretty confident that Chelsea are going to match the bid by the sounds of it.
I'd also be pretty confident that Liverpool will get done with harassment if they keep going.
Yeah, Matt just said to me a minute ago about the silent watch-along. I mean, I can't imagine it's going to be much fun for you viewers if me and Matt are just sitting here in dead silence, and especially with the fact that we can't show the game. I think if we could show the game alongside us, it might work.
It could be good. It's not possible right now, but if we're in like a studio and we could show clips of the game, it could do for TikTok. But not
yeah,
YouTube.
I think the problem is, if you could show the game, it would be entertaining. But otherwise, it's like there's not a lot to entertain people, is there? If you're just watching a stream where it's just me and Matt just sitting here like this.
I can't even stay in silence. I just laugh.
I'll sit like 1 minute. Here we go. I've muted Matt now.
But if it wasn't an entertaining game, it would turn into a boring game on the live stream, though, wouldn't it? Like,
this is the thing. Like, even if it's an entertaining game, I mean, all you're going to be getting essentially is facial reactions.
Maybe for a friendly. We'll do it for a friendly next year. Or the Community Shield, the glorified friendly. We'll do it for that.
The Community Shield, yeah. Silent watch along for the Community Shield. Which will be Chelsea will be in that, right?
Chelsea versus United.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it's going to be, I reckon. Well, I could celebrate the goal. I'd just have to celebrate it in silence. To be honest with you, I reckon the goals wouldn't be a problem for me. I reckon I could celebrate a goal in silence, sit here and go.
It's referee decisions, like.
But it's things in the game that anger me that would be the bigger problem.
Yeah, that's why I don't do watch-alongs for my own team, because I know I'd just get.
We'd be sitting there in silence, and the referee would, Chelsea player would get fouled, and the referee would tell him to get up, and I'd be there again. What the?
Yeah, exactly.
How's that not a foul?
Every time you speak, you have to down 5 shots of vodka.
Well, I think we might get the sickness that Vel wanted earlier if we were down in 5 shots of vodka every time someone spoke.
Yeah, everyone has to do it, not even just the person that spoke.
Oh. Couldn't quite get it to Haaland. Oh, he's trying to take out a child now. Haaland.
I don't think watch-alongs are a big thing we're going to be doing, Val, to be honest. I think this is just a nice little...
Yeah, the thing is, like, we'll do some watch-alongs, but it's going to be a bit more. Like I said earlier, it's going to be a bit more fun. We're going to be doing tier lists. We're going to be doing fun games. We're going to be doing
interactive
quizzes.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit more interactive, but we will do watch-alongs, but it's going to be mainly just sort of the more entertaining games.
Yeah.
This weekend, we probably would have done Liverpool Chelsea this weekend, but there wasn't enough people around.
Yeah. Next week we can possibly do one. Possibly. But then I
And
think
I'll be honest with you, the first Chelsea game of the season, it's against Liverpool. It's actually my birthday as well on Sunday. I just want to relax and enjoy
we'll
the
be
game.
indulging in water.
I'll be indulging in lots of fresh stream water, and I just want to sit down and watch the game and be able to scream and swear at my TV as much as I like.
Maybe not this week, but I think we might be doing review shows.
I'm
Maybe.
sure when there's we'll definitely do one of the Chelsea and Manchester United games.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, Velv, yeah, definitely, man. We'll probably we'll get some more people on. Like I said, well, especially if we end up doing a few watch-alongs and we need some fans, especially, you're welcome to come on for like a Liverpool one, or
we could do some drop-ins as well, like put the link in.
yeah, we'll do some
for the
little
fan
drop-in
camps.
sessions as well,
Yeah.
where fans can just hop in and join in the stream and get involved. But yeah, no, we're gonna do some fun stuff, Velv. We've got some ideas. We're gonna do like some footballer face mashups.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna
Football
cut up
fingers,
some
yeah.
footballers' faces, and you guys are gonna have to tell me whose faces you think they are. We've got some quizzes lined up and things like that. Like I said, we've got some tier lists. We've got some fun tier lists. We're gonna be doing some managerial tier lists. We're gonna be doing some stupid content as well, a bit fun, we're going to do a tier list based on which managers we think would win in fights. That's coming up at some point. But yeah, no, just a few more, a bit more entertaining stuff this time round, a bit more fun.
I do think that's what drained Niall in the end, though, because it was constant live streams.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. The streams are not going to be as common as they were on Sport Hub. We're probably only going to stream maybe once a week, rather than every other day like they were on Sport Hub at one point. Yeah. We need a reunion with Kenny, Charlotte, Wolf, and RJ. RJ will definitely be on the channel. RJ was a possibility for tonight, but unfortunately had to work. Charlotte, I'm sure Charlotte will come on. We still talk to Charlotte. There's a good chance of her coming on.
Goal. Rodri finally gets his goal.
There it is. He was desperate for it. For it this whole second half. Velv, we probably won't bring back that guy who had what you've written, which I won't bring up.
Oh, Jesus. We might upload the if we get a hold of it.
Charlotte and RJ will probably definitely be on at some point.
Hopefully we can get the likes of Luke as well if he wants to come on.
Yeah, possibly Luke. There's a chance Niall will pop in at some point as well.
Yeah. Bring back the guy. Oh my lord. Oh, what a hero.
It's a scrappy goal here, isn't it?
It's another corner though from Burnley. It's
absolute mess of a goal, to be honest with you.
Corners could be
bouncing around in the box. It's a poor clearance from the Burnley defender. It drops to Rodri. No messing about. Smashes it into the back of the net.
2 goals conceded from corners though.
Yeah, it's not looking promising for Burnley on that front, is it? 2 set pieces conceded in your first game.
It's not a good start, but if I was Burnley fan, I wouldn't be too disheartened from this. It's
no, this is the thing. Do you know what I mean? I think 3-0 is a harsh scoreline for them. In all honesty,
yeah.
I don't think they've played as bad as the scoreline would make you think.
100% no.
Especially in the first half, man, they made three or four good chances, really.
Along with that, 3-0, I don't think justifies City either. I don't think they played that well to justify
No,
3-0.
they made a few good chances, City, but the difference is the quality of player, isn't it?
Yeah,
City
we're
have
getting a
made
debut.
a few good chances. Is that Laporte?
Yes,
There you
Laporte
go.
and
He is still
the new
there.
guy. The new guy.
That's the is that Cole
Department.
Palmer as well and Guardiola?
Yeah. Guardiola, is it?
Yeah, Guardiola,
Never-
Cole Palmer coming on as well.
Long throw in there.
Straight back out.
Trafford seems to be a very sound keeper. Like he seems
He
to
wants to come out of his box a lot, doesn't he?
against City. Like
He's not afraid to step up out of his box, is he?
he did play for City, didn't he? It was City.
I'm not sure, in all
Yeah.
honesty. Velve, I also saw that earlier on Twitter. Although I'm not sure all three of them were. I believe it was two sharks and the other one just seemed to be biting one of them.
Oh no, Brentford. Yeah.
It's fine. I understand. It sounds like a dodgy
Going to be another goal here.
thing to put in, but it was all over Twitter earlier.
Oh, it's not good from Alvarez. I don't think Alvarez's
No.
morality would be like the best since he's second fiddle. I don't.
Well, the thing is, he's not getting enough game time, is he?
He's not really getting to show his talent.
I mean, he's had plenty of game time today, obviously, but
Will that maintain over the whole season? I don't
I think
think so.
I think Alvarez with a run of games, he looks like a class player.
He does. He does. Yeah.
He's got a lot of quality, technical quality.
Is this guy good then, Guardiola?
He's brilliant,
I've never watched him
honestly. Honestly, whenever I've watched him, he's been brilliant.
play.
Chelsea tried to buy him for 90 mil
I
on like
remember that. January,
deadline
wasn't
day. I
it?
think deadline day last year. Oh, Haaland coming off. No hat trick tonight. That finish as well, man, for his second goal. Unreal.
That'll be City calming down now. No more.
Chelsea will bid for the player tomorrow. What happened to Brighton's deadline? What happened to Brighton's deadline is their own player come out and said, I am not going to Liverpool. So he sort of stitched them up a bit on that one.
Did you see Real Madrid rejected De Gea?
No.
Yeah. Well, Ancelotti did.
All right. What was his
Yeah.
agent offering him around? Was he?
Well, since Courtois done his ACL, I think they're just looking for.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, because they're sniffing around Kepa as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Which surprised me.
Surprised they can afford Kepa.
Casado is only joining Chelsea for money. Fair play. Hate him, but fair play to him. Just want the bag. I mean,
I don't think it's only for money. I think
the thing is,
Liverpool would
he's
have
like
offered him a similar amount.
he's fought for. He's been thinking for what, like two months basically, that he's going to Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think if you've got that in your head, if you're a player and you have assumed I am going there, it's just a case of them getting a deal done. You know, apparently he's been in London for the past 5 days, so I mean, there's so many things that can go into a player's decision. It's money. It's not even necessarily just a project thing or a team thing. Do you know what I mean? He might want to live in London for a start.
That happened
I
in
think
my
that's a
future.
big factor these days. Is a lot of players want to live in and around London. Yeah, obviously the money's probably better as well from what has been said. We offered him a better contract. But yeah, I mean, people forget. I think these players are still fucking human beings.
Yeah.
There's plenty of factors that go into a decision like that. And if he's been spent the last 2 months planning for his life as a Chelsea player,
I think it's also unfair to say it's only money as well, because if he really wanted money, pushing for a move to Saudi Arabia, I'm sure
well,
they'd have him
exactly. This is the thing. I'm sure there's
yeah,
teams in Saudi that would take him,
in a
and
heartbeat.
he'd probably get twice as much money as what we're offering him. But
Yeah. He doesn't seem like that kind of player either.
But I mean, I can't argue too much. We've offered him more money than Liverpool, and he has said he wants to come to us. But like I say, at the same time, he's said all summer that he wants to go to Chelsea.
Yeah. What score did you say? 3-1? So yours is still on the cards?
Yeah, I just need a Burnley goal.
Yeah.
I think if I get a Burnley, I was just about to say if I get a Burnley goal, if I get the score correct, you have to down your drink. But then I just remember that if Burnley score, we both have to down our drinks anyway.
And get another drink to down the drink.
And Velv's gonna have to down his apple juice and vodka.
I got a flight in 8 hours.
You got a flight in it. Oh,
I'll be down in drinks.
save that for the airport, yeah.
Oh, Anderson fell over there.
Yeah.
Dive?
They're giving a free kick for that. Surely
That's a
not.
dive. That's a dive for us, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna drink because I think it was as well.
When can we be expecting a new video from us then? Do you think?
At some point in the next week, we'll have another one on the go.
Well, I'm back Thursday, so anytime after.
So
that
yeah,
will be
maybe
good.
next weekend again.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. They're talking about the missile that was thrown at Rico Lewis. Oh,
He's been identified already.
identified and removed and handed off to the police. Well, there you go, guys. Don't throw things at football players because you will be arrested.
It's surprising you actually have to say that. Like,
I know, but it's just crazy, isn't it? In this day and age, I don't understand how people think they're going to get away with it. You know what I mean? You're in a stadium full of cameras.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. No player is joining Chelsea to work under Pochettino. I mean, I think our summer transfer window would disagree with you, Velv, but
Pochettino's a good manager.
I was going to say Pochettino is like renowned for his man management. So, you know,
he's what kept Kane at Tottenham for so long. Put it like that.
Well, he's the one who brought Kane into the fold at Tottenham, really, isn't he?
Exactly. Yeah. He's a very good manager. I've argued with you about this as well. He's a very good manager, and he will.
No, because I think, in some ways, I think he's got a bit overrated, but I do think he's a very good man manager.
Yeah.
I mean, tactically, I think there's better managers than him out there.
Yeah.
I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad tactically. There's definitely other managers that I would prefer in terms of tactics. Oh,
good save.
Oh, good save, yeah. But no, his man management is really good.
What's happened there?
What has happened there? Someone's on the pitch. Oh, a fan has run onto the pitch just to make things interesting.
What is it with these Burnley fans?
Was that company touching his head?
Oh, fuck. You complain at the ref as well.
All right, well, we'll both drink.
What are Burnley fans doing tonight? Like
throwing things and running on the pitch, apparently.
Yeah.
Strange. Is it Burnley fans though, or is it going to be like Just Stop Oil or something again? That wouldn't surprise me.
The same guy from Everton, the Drogba, Just Stop Oil.
That guy was everywhere. The guy who was at
Oh,
that game, the one who strapped himself to the goalpost.
needs to get a life. That's what he needs.
Mate, he was popping up here, there, and everywhere.
Did you guys do manager complaint?
Pep versus Haaland. No, we
Oh,
didn't.
yes.
I don't think that's really. Is that a manager complaint as such?
It's not to the referee.
No, we're talking more sort of complaints towards the referee or to the officials.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't think Burnley have played badly today. A 3-0
No.
scoreline is a harsh scoreline, in my opinion. But then again, it's Man City. I can see them. I can see Burnley doing all right this season if they carry on playing like this. That's a poor shot from Foden.
If they play like this all season and don't finish their dinner, though, it's worrying.
This is the worrying thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that it's not just a case of they haven't created any chances versus City. It's that they haven't been able to finish any of their chances versus City.
They've actually played a lot better than some top 6 teams play against City as well.
Yeah,
So,
like I said, they didn't play bad, especially in the first half. I thought they'd done quite well in the first half.
100%.
I'm quite interested to see how they do in the rest of the season, to be honest with you.
They look like an entertaining team to watch. It could be like Leeds under.
It genuinely has been quite an entertaining game.
It could be like Leeds under Bielsa, where it's entertainment all game, but
Give me 2 seconds.
no worries. I don't know who Dan Boy are. I would honestly love to do a solo. That could be a good video idea. Karaoke night. I don't know who J House is. Jesus. Should I? Oh. Could he? Nah, no options in the box. Do you know who J House is, Rose?
Do I know who J House is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Should I?
I mean, probably. You're younger than me. Depends what sort of music. It depends what sort of music you're into. To be fair,
I'm into like rap, grime, that sort of stuff.
you should definitely know who J House is. Then I'm sure you will.
Oh, I probably know songs to hear. I
was gonna say, if you heard some songs, you would probably know them. I can't play them to you because we will get copyright striked.
How much out of time's that? 6?
6 minutes. Oh, let's just make things interesting. If Burnley string together 20 passes in this next 6 minutes, then I'm going to down my drink.
If they get a shot on target, we're acting like it's a goal. How about that?
Last minute winner.
Nathan Redmond. That's a weird signing for them.
Nathan Redmond. Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea he was at Burnley.
No,
genuinely.
Genuinely thought he was retired.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 20 was a bit. 6.
Maybe not actually.
7 Burnley passes. I think
Nearly
20 might
halfway
have been a
there.
bit low. 8, 9,
Ball.
10,
Oh,
11,
nah, I've lost it.
12.
Will we count that as time wasting?
I don't know. They're time wasting at 3-0 down.
Damage limitation. Oh,
Oh, oh.
that could be.
Kyle Walker taken down there. And a yellow card out.
He took it out and put it back in.
Why has he put the yellow card back in his pocket?
We could get a VAR check here, you know.
It was not a good tackle, was it?
No.
Oh, there's the yellow card. Who is the yellow carded?
That could be.
Oh, that could be a red.
There's no.
Oh, that could be a red, you know. That's a poor challenge there on Kyle Walker.
Yeah, VAR.
I looked studs up, didn't it?
VAR.
A VAR check. Drink. I tell you what, if he gets a red card, I'm finishing my drink.
That could genuinely. He's being sent to the monitor. That could mean that usually means
If
red.
he gets a red card, I'm finishing my drink.
Last man as well, arguably.
Off to the side of the pitch, though, isn't it? So it's not as
concrete.
not a
It's a
denial
very
of a
bad,
goal scoring opportunity, is it?
it's a very bad challenge. So there's no attempt
That's
at
a
the ball there.
poor tackle. Yeah, look, studs into the side of the leg.
He was never
Studs
getting
into
the
the
ball.
side of the calf. He was never getting the ball. I think he's going. I honestly think he's going. That's not how you want to end
That's
this
a red.
game.
That's a red.
That's not how you want to end the game, is it? After a half decent performance.
Yeah, red.
Yeah, red.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, it's red. Red.
There we go.
Finish the rest of my drink there.
There you go. We finished the drink for something anyway.
Yeah.
We didn't get our Burnley goal.
Such a pointless challenge to make, though. You're already 3-0 down.
It was a really, it's a poor way to end the game, really, isn't it?
After so
I
many
said,
positives.
I don't even think they've played badly today, but that's not going to help the talk in the dressing room, is it?
No. Oh, and it looks like it's hurt Walker as well.
Kyle Walker's off, yeah. Could just be precautionary, though, from Pep.
He did look like he was limping a bit, though, didn't he?
Well, yeah, but studs in the side of the shin.
True.
Right in the side of the calf. Yeah, he's not being checked out by medical or anything.
No.
If it was that bad, he'd be getting checked out, wouldn't he?
Oh, nearly 4.
Oh.
Who's James McAdee? Do you know who that is?
I have no idea. I assume maybe another youngster. But this is what I mean. City is so short on fullbacks.
Yeah.
Like, who
They
have
don't
they
seem to
realistically
understand that.
got? Like, they've got Kyle Walker and Rico Lewis. Are their only, like, natural fullbacks? That's part of the reason I was so surprised when they got rid of Cancelo.
And they're still trying to offload him, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was really surprised when they got rid of Cancelo because they don't have many fullbacks. Like I say, they were already using a centre back as a left back.
Yeah.
What made me laugh was there was games when he wasn't using Kyle Walker after he got rid of Cancelo, and he wasn't using Kyle Walker either. The guy was playing with a back four with 4 centre backs,
and still
and still dominated
mad.
everyone.
He's actually he's a crazy man.
Bell says, "Who's winning, Elon or Zuckerberg?"
Yeah.
Well, judging on what Elon looks like, and the fact that Zuckerberg's been training, what is it, jiu-jitsu he trains already?
I don't know.
Something
I've been
along them
paying much
lines.
attention to it. Get him
I
on
believe.
Misfit
Well,
course.
Zuckerberg was already training a martial art for like a year before this even happened,
Oh,
and
fair.
Elon Musk looks like a chubby alien. So I'm gonna have to say Zuckerberg, in all honesty.
But Zuckerberg doesn't look exactly normal either, does he?
Oh no, he's clearly like a lizard, but I still think he takes that. It depends. I mean, it depends how much Elon trains, because
Yeah.
he's not in good shape, is he, Elon Musk?
No.
But then if he gets in good shape, he's bigger than Zuckerberg.
Would they? I don't think they're anywhere near the same weight, though. I don't think it'll
Mm-mm.
happen. It won't happen.
Well, apparently it's happening.
Why? It seems so
It's all
stupid.
like confirmed, and supposedly they're both saying it's happening. It's happening apparently in Italy.
Italy? That's
Yeah,
strange.
apparently they're doing it in a historic venue or something in Italy.
That's a strange one.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought they tried.
originally they wanted to do it in the Colosseum, but I think Italy have said no. But we will give you some way you can do it.
The Colosseum. Jesus. There's the end of the game.
And the Premier League opener is finished. Well, it was more entertaining than I expected. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I
great
thought
color.
Burnley put up a good showing in the first half.
Yeah, 100%.
A little hug there between Company and Pep. Haaland doesn't look particularly happy, does he? Considering he bagged the brace.
I don't think he's happy unless he scores a hat trick. He's just a
I'm just
freaking
not
amazing.
sure what I'm really not sure what the whole kerfuffle was about at the end of the first half.
No, that didn't make any sense.
I don't know why Pep started just going off on one at him.
No, it is a
That was
strange
very,
one.
very strange. For Pep to just come on the pitch and start shouting at a player who scored a brace in 45 minutes.
Yeah, there's Rico Lewis. He could have got shouted at easily, and I would have understood, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But then as a manager, you still don't do that on the pitch
No,
anyway.
that's what I mean. That was the weird thing. It's like you're going into your dressing room any minute now.
Yeah,
There's literally no
savor
reason for you to be yelling at him on the pitch.
Helen Cedric.
Do you reckon this is what happened?
That's definitely what happened.
That sounds reasonable to me. We'll just have to
That's what the
assume
Sun
that
will
that is
probably
what happened.
report. The Sun will probably report that.
That was strange, though, wasn't it? Like,
Very strange,
I don't know why Pep decided to just start yelling at Haaland on the pitch.
it seemed fine when he got taken off, though. So
Yeah,
it's a strange one, though.
don't know.
Fair.
How can you just have Laporte just riding your bench all the time? It's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's awful.
I remember, like,
The
what, 2 years ago, people were talking about Laporte being one of the best centre backs in the league.
He was their best centre back for time. It's 2 years, 2 seasons. I'd say he was their best centre back.
Mm-hmm.
He still probably technically is their best centre back. I don't know why he's not getting game time.
Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it is old. So I was like, here we go. Never mind. For Caicedo. That will be coming soon though. Oh, Palestri's signed a new contract.
Oh,
That's good. He's looked good in pre-season, to be fair.
Belv, have you got any more Casado and Lavia updates for me?
Live from Caicedo's bedroom.
Honestly, if we get Casado and Lavia, I can't even blame Belv, because as a Liverpool fan, I'd be fuming.
Yeah, no, I'd be furious as well because getting rid of both your capable DMs.
Have you seen Neymar possibly going back to Barcelona?
That Neymar news comes every week. He won't leave PSG. He never does.
Well, they're saying that he's agreed a deal with Barcelona, and it's now down to the clubs.
He's agreed a deal.
But I think Barcelona are sort of pinning their hopes on PSG just terminating the contract and letting him go for free
Yeah.
to
He won't,
save on the wages. But
he
I
won't
can't
have
see
one.
I can't see PSG doing that, especially if they're not going to get any money for Mbappe.
Yeah, they're not going to get rid of their 2-star players. Three-star
Well,
players.
you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if all three of them are gone by the end of the window. But I
Yeah.
can't see them letting Neymar leave for free.
Messi left for free as well. Mbappe probably going to leave
This
for
is what I
free.
mean. Messi's left for
Yeah.
free. Mbappe is likely leaving for free. I can't see them letting Neymar leave for free as well.
No chance. No.
Like,
Especially they spent
I
like
know. Obviously, it's you're going to get rid of him and free up a lot of money in wages, but you've just saved like God knows how much money in wages from Messi and
Messi.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
Like,
Plus, we're forgetting Neymar cost them about 200 million as
well,
well.
exactly. So I
Crazy.
can't see them letting him go to Barcelona for free,
No,
terminating his contract. Like,
no chance.
that sounds crazy to me, but.
They'll definitely be looking to get a fee. Kane looks scared, and he does. To be fair, that's not even a lie. He does look terrified. I could see Kane dropping out last minute. I just don't see him playing for Bayern next season. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Why? Because for
He can
me, it
hold
makes
out for
perfect sense.
he can hold out one more season and get a Prem move for free. Like,
But this is what I was saying to someone the other day, right? If you're Kane, you want to go somewhere and win trophies, right?
yeah,
That's your number one priority. If you're leaving Tottenham, then you're desperate to go and win some trophies somewhere, right? Well,
yeah.
who's guaranteed to win you a trophy every season? I can think of
That
3 clubs, 4 clubs.
Bayern, PSG, City, maybe.
Yeah,
Who's the fourth?
Real Madrid, in my opinion. You're going to get something with them,
Eventually, yeah.
even if it's all right. Maybe it's only a cup, whatever. But good chance you're winning a trophy with any of them 4 teams, right? Well,
Yeah,
look at it this way: Man City don't need him. They've got
yeah.
Haaland, right? PSG could now that if Mbappe goes, but Mbappe's causing them lots of issues at the moment.
Yeah, they're mine somewhere else.
All right, he'll be gone next year, and Kane could probably go to PSG. Do you want to go to PSG and just win French titles over and over again?
Nah, not
Probably
really.
not.
No.
So that leaves you with the options of Real Madrid and Bayern. Well, Real Madrid know there's a good chance that next season they're getting Mbappe anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So now they don't need him. So for me, Bayern seems like the only logical choice for Kane. If you want to go somewhere where you're going to win trophies and they need a striker, why not go to Bayern? They lost Lewandowski last season or whenever it was, but they've never really replaced Lewandowski.
I was optimistic for him at United eventually, but
But
things.
again, my point being that you want if you're gonna go to the effort of finally leaving Tottenham, you surely want
Yeah,
to go somewhere you are guaranteed trophies.
that's true. Yeah, and United's not exactly guaranteed anymore.
No, like don't get me wrong, it's a promising looking project with the Ten Hag, and
Yeah,
you're getting there.
but we've had this before. We've had it under Oli, Jose.
But
Yeah,
you're not guaranteeing yourself trophies if you go there.
it's a risk factor at United because
There's a risk factor, and I think if you go buy-in, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself trophies. Okay,
not entirely.
there's not much honor in winning the German league with Bayern.
It's a
It's
trophy league.
it's hardly a feat, is it? But it's a trophy, and if you're at Bayern, you've got a better UCL shot than you have when you're at Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham won't get into the UCL now for time. They'll be out of that for.
I mean, like I said earlier, it all depends what they do with this Kane money.
Daniel Levy doesn't strike me as an intelligent man, though.
But well, no, and he's not exactly one to flash money around, is he?
No chance. That's exactly why he sold Kane. He would have kept hold of Kane if he
Like
had
I
two.
said, I'm interested to see what they do in terms of like Richarlison.
Well, they will definitely, obviously, keep him, but
Yeah,
it
but
depends.
then what I mean is, obviously, I think there's a good chance they keep him. I'm not saying they're just going to get rid of him, but do you have him? Do you want him as your number one striker?
Not number one, no. But then
No, like I
who do they
wouldn't.
get? Who do they get? That's the thing. Who can Tottenham pull?
Exactly. Well, this is the other question, isn't it? Is like
Mhm.
how much pull do Tottenham have?
And to me, they don't have much. They're a
And
selling
not when
club.
if I'm a player, I don't see it as a particularly attractive
On
looking prospect.
I know everyone's picking up this Angie guy, but Imani's Celtic. It's not.
This is my issue with the guy. Is how many years has he been a manager now?
It's a good few, isn't it?
A good
He's
a
not.
good few, a
He's not a
good few
new.
years,
He's not
and
a new manager.
I don't think he's had a single job in a top five league in Europe.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
Now, if you've been a manager for X amount of years and not one team in any of Europe's top five leagues have been interested in you until now, it's not a great sign, is it?
No chance.
And don't get me wrong, from what I've heard and seen, he plays, he likes to play good football and he doesn't seem like a bad manager. But you're now trying to translate something that's worked in much, much worse leagues to one of
Yeah,
the best leagues in the world.
100%. Yeah,
And
and
okay, yeah, he's got a much better team than he would have had previously. But
does he? Does he though? No.
well,
Like
considering the teams that he's
so, yeah.
managed,
No,
he's
but in
still got
context,
a better quality of player than he's used to managing, I'm sure.
in context to the league, though, right now he's not got a top six team.
No, no, if
He's
you're
got,
comparing it to the league, then it's
he's
not
got top
anything
10.
special.
Does he even have a
But
top 10?
it's a much higher quality of team than he's used to managing, obviously. But
If
even
you
then,
rattle,
does it translate necessarily to the Premier League?
if you rattle off some names now, I think Brighton have a better team than him. Villa, uh, Newcastle, obviously, Liverpool, United,
Yeah,
Chelsea, City, obviously,
yeah.
Arsenal.
I'm interested to see what Brighton do with the Casado money because we all know that they're just the kings of investing.
Yeah, exactly. But that's 8 teams ahead of them so far.
Hmm.
Like, come on, man. Uh, who else is there?
But like I say, you've got to wait. I suppose we've got to wait and see what happens with the Kane money.
Mm. Yeah, but I just don't see him attracting that top quality
No, I
striker.
mean, I don't. In all honesty,
Who's even out there? Like, even if they did have Poole, who's out there right now that they could bring in?
it's tough, isn't it? It's really
Yeah,
tough.
yeah,
I mean, the
exactly.
striker market is there's a few good players out there, but it's not
It's not
filled with
riddled
players at
with
the moment,
talent.
is it?
No.
You know what I mean? I mean, I suppose the biggest striker target but he's not even on the market. It really is Osman.
Yeah, but I don't
But
see him
again, I don't
giving
see
up.
him moving yet. No,
Yeah, I think he will eventually come to the Prem, but I don't think it'll be
I
Tottenham.
do, but I don't think they're going to sell. I don't think they want to sell him this season. And I
No,
think he's more. I think he's more than happy to stay where he is at the moment. Like,
yeah, but Ross, want to see my new watch along format?
yeah,
Vlahovic, not
Velv DM me.
Vlahovic is not a
Vlahovic.
striker.
Well,
Goes to
there's
top.
Chelsea are interested in Vlahovic, aren't they? Which I think is a bit of an odd one.
Chelsea have a certain amount of pull though.
But I think I'm not convinced we're that interested in Vlahovic. I think it's just a case of we're sort of at this point in time we're looking at taking anything we can get for Lukaku,
Yeah, and that's all they're offering.
and they seem to be one of the only teams who are even remotely interested.
Chelsea, their
But
fans protesting.
even now that they seem to now not be interested after what Lukaku's done.
Their fans were like running onto the pitch saying they didn't want them.
That was the Juve fans, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
But
Italians are mad. I think the best place for Lukaku now is just Saudi Arabia. Just get a bag.
Fabrizio said McAllister chose Liverpool over Chelsea. Were we even ever in for McAllister? I don't remember a single link between Chelsea and McAllister, I'll be honest with you.
I know United were interested, but they weren't in for him.
I mean, maybe that's true, but I like I said, I don't remember seeing a single link between Chelsea and McAllister.
There they are. There were probably talks because everyone was talking to McAllister because he was so cheap.
But then Chelsea spoke to just about everyone.
But I don't think there was any heavy interest.
Pochettino wanted him apparently. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Right. Well, I think this seems like a good place to wrap the stream up. I was pleasantly surprised by Burnley in that game, to be honest with you.
Good first stream for the channel, I think. Decent game.
Yeah. It was enjoyable. Please like and subscribe. We are still sorting out our socials, so hopefully by the next stream I'll have some socials that I can tell you. If you do want to follow me, you can just find me on Twitter at CFC_Russ. Hopefully Sport Hive will have its own Twitter soon, possibly some other socials. I will keep you all updated. Next time we stream, hopefully, like I say, we'll have our own socials and I'll be able to link them all to you. But like and subscribe on YouTube for now. Get your notifications on. And Matt, is there any socials you'd like to shout out for yourself?
As long as Vega's not watching, follow me on MSC6921 on Twitter.
MSC692 on Twitter if you want to go and follow Matt. Maybe give him some abuse, whatever you like. I don't mind. And like I said, CFC_Russ on Twitter. There will be possibly updates on our Sport Hub Twitter until we get our own Twitter. That's at Sport Hub UK on Twitter. But like and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in this evening, and we'll see you next time.